Hello, everyone, and welcome to One on One. We have been away for a little while, and we're getting close to graduation season, so I felt like it was important to share some amazing stories about our students as we close out the school year. And this is a great opportunity for me to share an incredible young man at my school. I say my school, Vincent High School, where I started my career in Shelby County. And I'm thrilled to talk to and let you meet Connor Buchanan. Connor, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. It's great to see you. Look, I'm looking at you and I just see your mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. But I do, of course, I know your parents and love them both and taught them. So this is kind of surreal for me. I'm in that next generation, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, listen, you are about to walk across the stage, huh?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
To be honest, it feels kind of surreal.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really feel that that real. That all that time has passed from 9th grade to 12th grade, and now I'm T-minus 8 days.
I know, huh?
Before I walk across the stage.
Yeah. What do you feel like you will remember the most?
Probably definitely the teachers.
Yeah.
Teachers and my friends, because they've contributed the most to me as a person and my success.
Sure. Well, a lot of wonderful things have happened to you this year. You were character and action winner. That's amazing. A couple of weeks ago, you were at the Shelby Chamber Luncheon as Student of the Year. So those are wonderful accolades, and congratulations to you on those.
Thank you.
So you are getting an opportunity, a unique opportunity for college. Will you tell the audience where you're going and what you're doing?
Yes. So I am going to Harvard University on a full ride.
That's awesome.
And I am going for their government and their pre-law track as well. Eventually trying to work my way up into law and public service.
Sure, yeah. We had a conversation a while back about politics. So
yes, sir.
You got to tell me and let us know what is intriguing to you about politics.
It's just the ability to have a platform where you can lead from, but also where you can kind of be a voice for others.
Sure.
And definitely amplify the feelings and opinions of other people. I feel like that's definitely the most, like being a public servant is definitely the most kind of respectful job in my opinion, because you get to be the voice for others, and you get to be the one who takes charge and takes a stand for other people, whether they've been hurt in the past by like laws or something like that.
Okay, I love that. And it's interesting because I've probably reflected a lot on public service, and I'm not sure that I've really thought about it that way, although I do love the opportunity to serve others and help. So I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
We're in interesting times in politics.
Yes, sir.
It's going to take someone who is extremely courageous, in the next generation. So how do you feel about that? Because again, there's a lot of, there's always a lot of things that get directed toward politics, and you kind of have to navigate those things. So how do you feel about that? And it is a field that takes a lot of courage.
I feel like if it's not something that requires hard work, then it's not something that's needed to be done, in the sense that if it doesn't challenge you as a person or your beliefs or your values or who you are, then it's something not worth doing to improve yourself or others.
Right.
I feel like kind of it definitely makes the job better, because courageous people usually are the ones who are better at leading.
Sure.
And I'm just, I'm kind of nervous when you think about the big picture and having to run a campaign and all those things like you had to, and kind of do everything related to that. But I know that that's long term.
Right.
In short term, you have to start small.
Sure.
So.
Sure. Yes. Well, listen, you are well on your way.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the full scholarship to Harvard. I hope you'll love Boston. It'll be quite different from Vincent.
Yes.
So.
We actually went up there, and it's a beautiful city.
It is.
A lot of history.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people as well.
Yeah.
Which is very, very different from, I would say, Vincent and Shelby County, kind of.
Yeah.
But.
Well, listen, I applaud you for stretching yourself and, knowing what you want and going after it. That's the start of a great career and creating great opportunities for yourself. So, excited for you. I have to say too, I'm just really happy for your parents. And I told you when I saw you at Character in Action, I said you have the best parents.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I love them to death.
Yeah.
And they've been nothing but supporting in the whole entire thing, which, my mom, she's not really too happy that I'm going all the way up to Boston, but they've been constantly supportful.
Yeah. Good deal.
For the whole entire time that I've been in high school, middle school, elementary school, everything.
Sure. What do you feel like will be like your fondest memory, and who do you feel like has impacted your life the most? I always like to hear about a teacher or someone that you feel like has just been instrumental.
The fondest memory, is it just from high school or is it from
any time?
That's hard. Let me say the teacher first, and because I'll have to think about that one. But
sure.
I know definitely for sure, Miss Gifford, my English teacher.
Yeah.
I met her in 9th grade through my sister, and she's been nothing but constantly. She's been a constant support, through bettering my writing, making me more confident in my writing. Being someone who I can bounce ideas off of,
Right.
Challenging me and pushing me to do better.
Sure.
She helped me with ACT prep. She was my dual enrollment teacher, so she obviously helped me with that. And she especially helped me with where I am now with Harvard and my college admissions.
Right. She's a great teacher.
Wonderful teacher.
Yeah.
Cannot recommend her enough. Yeah.
Good deal. All right, so fondest memory. I'm sure there are a lot of them, huh?
Yes. I'm kind of blanking on this one. That's
Well, I will say this. You have a great class. Like, the kids in your class are incredible.
Yes. With Aiden Poe, Ella Fields, all of them, they're just... I think we're definitely one of the more kind of vibrant, like diversified class, because we definitely have a lot of people going kind of every which way in the Army, directly out to the workforce, to college.
Sure. We had some of them in here a little bit ago.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And they're always fun to speak with. And that kind of made me, I would say, actually, on the note of dual enrollment 101 and 102, those classes were definitely, being in those classes was definitely fundamentally changing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I grew as a person. I became closer with Aiden Poe and Ella. And I became a better writer and more analytical in the way I approach people, but also literature. And we just had a lot of jokes and a lot of fun in those classes.
Sure. That's awesome. All right, so here's some, like, right off the cuff, quick questions, okay? What's your favorite thing to do away from school?
Sing.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, sir. I sing everywhere.
Nice. Okay. What do you love most about Vincent?
How small it is.
Yeah.
It definitely allows you to meet, maybe not a lot of different people, but you get to know people better, and you get to form those closer relationships that last, even if you're not going to the same college, but
Yeah.
throughout college and throughout your life.
Yeah. It's definitely a family atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
A quick story, I was texting with a former colleague, teacher that worked here the other day, and when he sent me a text back, he said to me, once a yellow jacket, always a yellow jacket.
Mhm.
That meant a lot to me because I think that speaks so much about the yellow jacket family. So, yeah. All right, last question. Who would you say is your hero?
My dad,
Yeah.
most definitely. He's a hard worker, and he is driven and passionate for what he does. He's climbed the ladder, and he doesn't have a college degree or anything fancy, but he's definitely been a inspiration to me
Absolutely.
and someone that I look up to.
Sure. My fondest memory of your dad is he just has a kind soul.
Yes,
He has
most
a kind
definitely.
soul. Yeah. So, Connor, thank you so much for joining me on this podcast. And listen, congratulations to you on this accomplishment and what will happen in the future. I know you're going to go to Harvard and do great
Yes.
things, but also too, congratulations to you and the class of 2025. We're a few days away from pomp and circumstance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And to everyone out there, thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see, we have students who do incredible things throughout this county, and I'm just so grateful to get an opportunity to get to know them and see their journey. But more importantly, in this situation, I'm so grateful that I'm getting to see the second generation of some amazing kids and families that I've known here in the Vincent community. So thank you for joining me, and we look forward to seeing you again on One-on-One with Dr. Brooks. Take care.